right, great, thank you. All right, just a quick one-slide background on myself, a bit more detail. So again, I'm the practice director for our Agile and testing practice. The past 10 years, before the year and a half ago that I joined CAI, I was the director of IT development operations, release management, resiliency, and cloud infrastructure. We led large enterprise agile transformations, implemented continuous delivery pipeline for all their mortgage division, and then led the first cloud implementation at Capital One in the mortgage division onto AWS. And as of right now, as I have many colleagues that I've worked with for years, they are now fully on AWS. So it's quite an accomplishment to take a large organization all the way through into the cloud. Prior to that, before Capital One, I worked at a company called ING Direct. It was in a direct bank. Many of you might have heard it. We actually were purchased by Capital One, but I led all the mortgage development and organizations and the integrations with that, as well as where I've got a lot of my experience from the Scrum and Agile DevOps. We did this at a very small scale, and then we're part of that enterprise transformation group in Capital One. So I was a Power Builder developer, if people even know what that language is anymore, but that's where I started my career, and I definitely have a full-time second job of being a father of three. All right, let's jump into the meat. So, what is DevOps? I'm going to start out the presentation giving a little history of DevOps, and then we'll talk about how fast you want to go. Just the level set, because in many organizations there's different interpretations of what DevOps is. So for level setting this training webinar, DevOps is not a tool. I can't say this enough. So everybody immediately says, oh, I want to use Jenkins, or I want to use this tool or that tool. It's a collaboration, development, and then operations coming together, a mindset shift, and a methodology. It's the merging of two roles, application development and IT operations, to achieve a common goal. And this, when you jump onto the DevOps journey, it comes with the merging of the two roles, comes with change, and I've lived through this where you had a Linux administrator, and then you had a build engineer coming together and having to learn cloud formations and operations around the cloud, all then doing the same thing. So it does take HR changes to do this. And they should not be left behind and adjusted up front when you take on this journey. The objective, again, is releasing the software automated, not just the software, the application software, but the infrastructure as well, faster, more frequently, and with higher quality. What's driving DevOps today? The need for greater collaboration. Just like you said, what is it? So bringing the operations and the development team together, and when we talk about the journey later, I'll share an experience where we didn't see eye to eye. I was on the development side, and our operations folks did not see eye to eye, but we overcame that with DevOps. And you can see the other ones. I don't need to read them in detail, but creating deployment platforms across the organizations. There's more and more pressure from customers to demand more releases, not every 6 months or every year, but now give me the newest and latest functionality, as well as tried new business that's now enabled by the new technology. All right, the my source of truth has always been, for the past, 5 years, is Puppet put out a State of DevOps report, and it's industry surveys for organizations large and small across, and they come out with new values every year. So this is a report that I would suggest that as you see this come out for 2018, that you read it firsthand. It's an excellent report and lots of good details and factual data. So the value, as you can see, there's being more agile, 30 times more frequent deployments, 8,000 faster lead times than their peers, more reliable, the change success rate. And then this is the big one. This is one I really take, faster mean times to recovery. When you have this, everything automated down to your infrastructure, if you do have a severity 1 or a high critical defect in production, you're able to recover much quicker. And then the competitive advantage, about 2 times the market share and the productivity goals that you can gain. From the 2017 report, you can see the different categories, but high performers of DevOps can do on-demand multiple deployments per day. And again, this doesn't mean you have to do it, but you're able to do it. And we'll talk about that speed thing a little bit later. Medium IT DevOps performers once a week, low IT performers once per week and once per month. And then you can see these other things, and one other one that I wanted to bring out again is the mean time to recovery. As you can see, a low performer might take a day or a week to recover. I learned firsthand how much resiliency is important in business to being offline. We experienced something from some drive failures that crippled or went across Capital One and took down many business units, not just their credit card, not their mortgage. I mean, took down everything. And then the mean time to recovery was one day. Now, a high performer is less than an hour, and that's really what companies. That's the biggest takeaway that I believe in DevOps can do is the turnaround time that you can to stand back up your environments. And the last one, this is in a quantitative view, but this is views of traditional IT ops versus DevOps. And as you can see, in every case, the deploying of the changes, there is significant improvements by moving to DevOps in many of these cases. And again, this information is all coming from the Puppet.
Hi there, I hope you enjoyed that last clip. My name is Michael Malutis, and if you'd like to watch the full 60 minutes of that last webcast, while also gaining complete unlimited access to our entire library of IT learning, simply visit our subscribe page at greatpro.org/subscribe. Unlimited annual access is $199 per year, but if you use the coupon code LEARN2EARN, you can drop that membership fee to just $149. That's less than $13 per month for unlimited access to over 1,000 hours of on-demand career development, covering the entire spectrum of IT management best practices, including business analysis and requirements, software development, quality and testing, risk management, process improvement, project management, and even digital transformation. But your membership doesn't just give you unlimited access to our vast learning library. You also get free access to our mobile app, as well as direct access to our network of over 300 of the world's leading IT consultants, all of whom are dedicated to putting practical knowledge at your fingertips so that you can learn more and earn more. I hope you will join me in becoming a member of the Great IT Professional and advancing your career with us. And if you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit that subscribe button above so that you get notified whenever we publish new free webcasts each week of the year. Thank you for your time and best wishes for your continued success.